How do you see this game overall, Villas-Boas?
Yeah, we were happy with the performance. Of course, we could have scored a little bit more goals to give us a little bit more tranquility. Instead, the other thing happened. We suffered from a soft goal and then the 2-2 with a free kick. But generally, I think we deserve to have a higher scoreline. We created lots of chances, so attacking football was good. Defensive, we only conceded 3 chances, but they scored 2 from these chances. So we have to be focused and ready for these situations. Of course, it's hard practice for the team. We're giving them a lot of training volume and training intensity so that they can be ready. So in terms of physical objectives, I'm very happy with what we achieved today.
Yeah, because the important thing that comes up is, of course, the Champions League. And so it's been some tough days here in Algarve.
Yeah, in terms of training, yes, because we've put the boys through the hard regime, and we're giving them lots of training intensity. So we want them to be physically ready for this game, and of course sometimes in the match practice they can feel a little bit heavy legs. But today I was generally very happy with them.
You know, of course, everything about your opponents in the Champions League. What will be most important for Zenit as a team?
Well, of course, we play a big team as Benfica, and they are in a great moment of confidence. We are just starting again our campaign, so we will of course lack match practice and match momentum. So we will need to be careful in the first minutes, the intensity of the game, to how well we can adapt to a team that has been playing since July. So we have had a break of 5 weeks. We will need to get into match rhythm as soon as possible. We can only achieve it by playing competitive matches. The most difficult challenge is, of course, the first one, which is the first leg.
Just a final question. I mean, you worked in some of the biggest league in Europe, coming from Premier League to the Russian league. How will you compare the Russian league with the other leagues you worked in?
Well, of course, a bit different, but the good thing in Russia is that 5 or 6 teams are competing for the title at this moment, and this makes it more entertaining, more spectacular. Last year was us and CSKA and Krasnodar in the later stages, and this year we have 6 teams competing: CSKA, Rostov, Lokomotiv, us, Spartak, and Krasnodar. So at the moment it's very competitive. This is good for Russian football. And we just hope that we can be able to finish the last games better than we started the league, because we gave an advantage that is not normal. Still, 7 points is not a big difference in the Russian league. The games are extremely competitive, and hopefully we can still get back to.
Good luck both in the Champions League and in the Russian league.
Thank you. Thanks.